Before we plunge into the declaration, it's critical to comprehend what molecule gas pedals are. The enormous Hadron Collider, LHC, worked by CERN, is a 17-mile ring of superconducting magnets and the world's biggest and most impressive atom smasher. It addresses the zenith of human logical accomplishment. As a matter of fact, it's so powerful that it can reproduce the actual states of the universe's introduction to the world. But could this machine, intended to unlock the mysteries of the universe, hold the key to something undeniably more ominous? CERN, established in 1954, is one of the world's most lofty exploration associations, with 23 part states and huge numbers of researchers. It's a center for joint effort and development. The LHC is CERN's leader project, yet it's only one piece of a tremendous organization of gas pedals and trials. Envision a circuit, not for vehicles or ponies, but rather for subatomic particles in a test of skill and endurance against space itself. The LHC speeds up protons to nearly the speed of light, sending them on an impact course that mimics the energy of the universe at the time of the Big Bang. The crashes create temperatures multiple times hotter than the core of the Sun. Great numbers of magnets guide the protons on their journey, while intricate cooling systems keep the magnets at temperatures colder than space. The beams inside the LHC are made to crash at 4 locations around the gas pedal ring, corresponding to 4 particle detectors: Atlas, CMS, ALICE, and LHCb. Each serves a unique purpose, investigating different aspects of particle physics. Together they act as epic cameras, capturing snapshots of these collisions. Scientists then sift through the debris, searching for signs of the elusive Higgs boson, otherwise known as the God particle, and other phenomena that offer clues to the universe's fundamental building blocks. By studying the microcosm, we gain insights into the cosmos. However, with each answer comes another question, and with each discovery, another challenge. The LHC isn't just a scientific instrument, it's a testament to human curiosity and innovation. It embodies our relentless pursuit of knowledge and our desire to understand the fundamental forces that shape our universe. Yet, as we push the boundaries of what we know, we must also consider the ethical and existential questions that arise. What are the risks of probing the unknown? Could our quest for understanding accidentally unleash forces beyond our control? In the sacred halls of CERN, where the limits of human understanding are constantly being pushed, a discovery has emerged, one that sends a shiver down the spine of even the most seasoned scientists. Brian Cox, a former scientist at CERN and a leading authority in particle physics, recently made a declaration that has left the world both fascinated and fearful. Cox's words resonate with haunting clarity. The objective of CERN's enormous Hadron Collider is to reproduce a small Big Bang. Yes, you heard that right, a miniature version of the very event that gave birth to our universe. The physicist went on to explain the implications of this goal, highlighting the LHC's unprecedented potential for groundbreaking discoveries. This includes its ability to unlock the secrets of the Higgs boson and explore dark matter, a mysterious substance that constitutes a significant portion of the universe. Imagine harnessing the power of creation, the ability to summon the very essence of the universe. It's a tempting possibility, yet one fraught with danger. The miniature Big Bang isn't a theoretical concept, it's a tangible reality within the LHC. The temperatures, the pressures, the raw energy, all replicate the conditions of the universe's infancy. It's like standing at the dawn of recorded history, witnessing the birth of existence itself. But with such power comes responsibility, and the question looms, what if something goes wrong? In fact, something did go wrong back in 1978. Russian physicist Anatoly Bugorsky experienced a catastrophe that would forever alter the course of his life. While working on the UB-70 synchrotron at the Institute for High-Energy Physics in Protvino, Russia, a malfunction caused his head to accidentally enter the direct path of a proton beam. The beam, with a force that defies comprehension, passed through his skull, entering the back of his head and exiting through his nose. Bugorsky's experience was extraordinary. He saw a flash brighter than 1,000 suns, yet felt no pain. The beam's path left a trail of destruction, burning through tissue and bone. Yet, He remained conscious and even walked himself to the clinic for treatment. The aftermath was both horrifying and fascinating. The beam's path caused localized tissue death, leading to hearing loss in one ear and partial facial paralysis. Yet, astonishingly, Bugorsky's intellectual abilities remained intact, and he continued his scientific career. This incident isn't just a personal tragedy. It's a cautionary tale, underscoring the immense power of particle physics and the unpredictable consequences of pushing the boundaries of the unknown. Bugorsky's case remains one of the most extreme yet eerily instructive examples of what happens when humanity toys with forces beyond its full understanding. It serves as both a testament to scientific resilience and a warning about the risks of high-energy physics experiments. But what happens when the scale of experimentation surpasses individual accidents? When the risks extend beyond a single researcher to the very fabric of reality itself? Many theorists and skeptics have long warned about the potential dangers of CERN's experiments. Some believe that manipulating fundamental forces at such extreme levels could have unintended consequences, ones that might even threaten the stability of our universe. One of the most alarming concerns revolves around the possibility of creating microscopic black holes. According to certain theoretical models, the immense energy generated by high-speed proton collisions could, under the right conditions, momentarily produce tiny black holes. While mainstream physicists argue that these would evaporate almost instantly due to Hawking radiation, others fear that we lack a full understanding of how such phenomena behave. What if, instead of dissipating, a microscopic black hole were to persist and begin consuming matter at an atomic level? Another fear stems from strangelets, hypothetical particles made of strange quarks. Some theorists speculate that if strangelets were produced in an unstable state, they could theoretically trigger a catastrophic chain reaction, transforming ordinary matter into strange matter soup, an event that would be apocalyptic on a cosmic scale. Though CERN officials and leading physicists maintain that such catastrophic scenarios are implausible, history has shown that scientific advancements often come with unforeseen consequences. The atomic bomb, once considered merely a theoretical possibility, became a horrifying reality with devastating consequences. Could we be on the brink of another scientific breakthrough that comes with an even greater existential cost? Beyond physics, CERN has also become the subject of mystical and conspiracy-laden speculation. The facility's very design and the presence of a statue of the Hindu deity Shiva, often associated with destruction and rebirth, have fueled theories that CERN's experiments are tapping into forces far beyond scientific comprehension. Some believe that the collider's operations might be inadvertently opening interdimensional portals or even summoning unknown entities, claims dismissed by mainstream science yet persistently discussed in certain circles. At the core of these fears lies one fundamental question: should we be doing this? The LHC represents humanity's insatiable thirst for knowledge, our desire to understand the universe from its smallest building blocks to its grandest cosmic structures. But as we push the limits of what is possible, we must also acknowledge the responsibility that comes with such power. As we continue to probe the depths of reality, we may find answers to some of the universe's deepest mysteries. But we must also ask ourselves, at what cost? The huge power and expected risk of molecule gas pedals, the dangers of an atom smasher like the LHC are not to be messed with. The potential for unanticipated responses, the actual texture of existence being controlled, these are not the stuff of sci-fi but rather genuine worries voiced by some in mainstream researchers. One of the most disturbing and spellbinding worries related with the LHC's trials is the chance of making a little dark opening. Dark openings are locales of spacetime where gravity is solid to the point that not even light can get away from. They are enormous vacuum cleaners, devourers of stars, cryptic elements that prowl in the shadows of our universe. That the LHC could make such an entity even for a minuscule scope is stunning to both the overall population and specialists. The same might this dark opening at any point develop, wildly gulping the Earth from the inside. However, researchers at CERN have guaranteed that any dark opening made would be shaky and dissipate in a split second. The remote chance has touched off discusses fears and a feeling of amazement at the power we use. It's critical to comprehend how the LHC could make a dark opening. It has to do with the principal technician of molecule gas pedals. When protons are crushed together at almost the speed of light, the energy delivered is tremendous to the point that it twists the texture of spacetime itself. Envision a trampoline, extended tight, and afterward a significant burden is dropped onto it. The texture twists and bends, and assuming the weight is weighty enough it could make a downturn so profound that anything close by would be brought into it. That is a holistic similitude for what could occur in the LHC in the realm of quantum physical science, where the standards of the universe are both unusual and lovely. There exists a hypothesis that additional aspects might be concealed inside our world. If these aspects exist, the LHC's impacts would take advantage of them, making a gravitational channel that shapes a minute dark opening. This baffling dance of particles has even grabbed the eye of a few undeniably popular researchers, especially the late Stephen Selling. In his book, he cautioned of a situation where the Higgs boson could become temperamental at exceptionally high energy levels. This shakiness could prompt a disastrous vacuum, wrought a grandiose occasion that wouldn't just obliterate the Earth yet the whole universe itself. The regarded English cosmologist and astrophysicist Sir Martin Ree likewise communicated his interests about the examinations directed at CERN in his book on what's to come, possibilities for mankind. He investigated the potential dangers related with atom smasher tests, including those at CERN. His words were not simply preventative, they were touched with a feeling of existential fear. He discussed a worst situation imaginable where a doomed test could make a condition considered vacuum unsteadiness. This flimsiness could in principle set off a stage progress that would echo through the actual texture of spacetime, bringing about an infinite calamity that could immerse the whole universe. Ree's interests were not restricted to hypothetical insights. He allotted a likelihood to these horrendous results, yet a low one. Yet even a little opportunity, he contended, ought to provide us opportunity to stop and think. The stakes are impossibly high and the edge for blunder is razor dainty. The researchers at CERN have determined the probabilities, run the reproductions, and inspected the hypotheses to contend for the security of the LHC. As a matter of fact, Brian Cox himself recognized the significance of mindful investigation, perceiving that there are broad feelings of trepidation and concerns encompassing the exercises of the LHC. He stressed that there are thorough security estimates set up, broad surveys and conventions that guarantee the LHC's tasks are led with extreme attention to detail. Cox consoled that the energies included are well inside what the Earth normally experiences, and the possibilities making a steady dark opening are cosmically low regardless of whether one were made. Researchers say it would be so small, thus unsound, that it would vanish instantly of energy, a peculiarity anticipated by Stephen Peddling known as peddling radiation. It would be a transient snapshot of astronomical miracle, a brief look into the chasm, and afterward gone. Some have gone further, guessing that the LHC's examinations could open an entry to another universe or aspect. This idea, however generally excused by mainstream researchers, has caught the creative mind of numerous, and has turned into a subject of interest, dread, and even old stories. What lies past our existence? Might we at some point coincidentally release powers or substances that we don't comprehend? Opening a gateway to damnation has even been sensationalized in different media, stoking the discharge of vulnerability. Yet how did this thought become, and what's the significance? Here, with regards to logical investigation, the idea of equal aspects isn't new in physical science. String hypothesis, a main contender for a brought-together hypothesis of everything, places that there might be more than the natural three components of room and one of time. These additional aspects could be compactified or stowed away from our discernment, yet they could hypothetically be gotten to or uncovered under outrageous circumstances. Currently envision the LHC as an enormous key opening entryways that have been fixed starting from the very beginning, when protons crash at energies up until recently never accomplished on Earth. They might actually take advantage of these secret domains. The ramifications are immense, yet similarly as with any wilderness of science, there are gambles as well as remunerations. To summarize, the CERN Huge Hadron Collider remains as a demonstration of the splendor and desire of people in their quest for information. It is an instrument for opening the most profound secrets of the universe, yet it is likewise an indication of the significant dangers implied in investigating the obscure. With each disclosure we inch nearer to the edge of an immense strange universe where the limits of science, morals and presence itself obscure. The inquiry remains, are we really ready for the power we are releasing?